Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. All right. Okay, we are live. All right. So thank you so much for all for joining us for today's discussion on Bhagavad Gita chapter 17, a fantastic chapter, right? And today is the second last. Tomorrow is the final grand finale. And tomorrow I'll be giving a class live from Namahat. So anyway, I'm so grateful each and every one of you for joining us today. Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu, Kala Maniraj Mataji, Divya Mataji, Gunasegaran Prabhu, Rajina Mataji, Sharmila Mataji, and Zoom user. I think the Vrinda Mataji, I think.
No, Mother. Prabhu, you can put my name there, Prabhu. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Mangala.
Rukmini.
Rukmani. Wait, I just changed the name. Mangala
Rukmini.
Mani.
I must ask my son how to put my name over there.
All right. No, I can change if you. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Mangala Rukmani Mataji and Roja Malar Mataji, Nagarajan Prabhu. Then Ramachandran Appalanaidu Prabhu, Kaushika Das Prabhu, Nandadevi Mataji, Umadevi Mataji, Kiran Suri Mataji, Kirtana Mataji, Purna Rupini Mataji, Rajendran Prabhu, Satguna Mataji. I'm so grateful to every one of you for joining us today. All right. So honestly, I feel, I don't know how I'm going to feel after the 18 days. It's going to be a lonely, boring evening. All right. Because it's so nice, we're having this session every day. And all right. So we're having this program, content discussion, and but the uniqueness here is we are not only touching the summary, but we are going into a real depth of understanding. So thank you for all your reciprocation, because sometimes I'm wondering, am I going so detailed? Do people really understand, like some new devotees, do they really understand what I'm talking about? Sometimes I always have that wonder. All right. But of course, thank God that all of you are such sporting devotees who join and reciprocate accordingly. All right. So today, so yesterday we had a very good discussion, and so many feedbacks that I got, especially how can we control our emotion. That means we understood about that, what they call the demoniac nature. The divine nature is there, but the demonic nature is there. So now, how can we rectify it? Okay, now the reason we are studying that, not to find anyone's attitude who have demonic character. The most important part of the understanding, the learning that we did yesterday, is to identify, do I really have that kind of character? If I have that kind of character, Krishna have already given warning that we will be casted into the deepest region, right? In other words, in a dungeon, right? Into material existence, and eventually we start sinking into the lower form of life. Very scary, right? We cannot say that, I don't know, because Krishna have already given the warning. You know what is the best part? That you all are so fortunate to study about it and to understand about it, right? That's course very fortunate. So today we're going to do chapter 21, and please forgive me, I'm still having a sore throat. So if I exceed my voice, I may cough or this thing, but still I hope I can control myself. All right, the slideshow. Okay, so ISKCON Malaysia proudly presents Gita Gyan, chapter 17. Anyway, I would like to find out, am I really audible? Can you all hear me clearly?
Can Prabhu?
Yes,
Clear.
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu, clear.
Yes,
Because
Prabhu.
I'm trying to talk softly. All right, okay, so let's take darshan from Sri Sri Nittai Gauranga. Om Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gaurativse Namaha. Sri Jagannath Baladi Subhadra. Jagannath Swami Nayana Patakami. Nayana Patakami Pavatumi. Sri Jagannath Baladi Subhadra Mai Ki Jai. Okay, let's do today's invocation. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasme Sri Guruve Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasha Ati Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shiva Shari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Let's chant together 3 times. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Today we dedicate our program to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, Founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Right? Just a short life. Who is Srila Prabhupada? Srila Prabhupada was born on the 1st September 1896 to a merchant family. Okay, they call them as the D family, DE. All right, they are from the descendant of Mulik. Mulik means he's by birth born to a very wealthy and rich family. All right, so his father Gaur Mohan D was a pure devotee of Krishna, and he trained up the son from small to be Krishna consciousness. When he was around 20s, he met his spiritual master for the first time. Okay, this is the thing. So he met the spiritual master for first time, meeting His Holiness, His Divine Grace, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. When he met him, immediately they had a kind of relationship, and he said, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada told our Abhay Charan. I mean, anyway, before name, his name is Abhay Charan. Prabhupada's original name is Abhay Charan. Told Abhay Charan, you are an educated young man. Why not you propagate the message of Lord Chaitanya to the English-speaking world? So he got a shock. Imagine the first meeting itself. Then ever since then, they had a very good relationship. It was initiated. All right. So when he became 50s, all right, 50s, he have taken Vanaprastha and eventually took sannyasi, and he tried to preach to the Indian audience. All right. The problem is the Indians usually take things for granted. Even we see that in Malaysia, because the Indian thinks is their culture. What is this? Our culture. This is my culture. This is my belief system. So Indians take things for granted, and they were not really interested with his message. Then eventually he started to translate Srimad Bhagavatam into English. All right. After he translated into English, he went further and spoke to the elites. All right, all these Indian elites, and they still not seems to be very interested. Then he had through this Sumati Morarji Mataji, who's owner of the Scandinavian Scandia, what they call a steamship company, and he gave him a free passage. At the age of 69, he left India. But the Mataji is telling, she was so reluctant, because saying, you will die, Swamiji. You're old. You'll die there. You know, how are you going to do this? Are you sure you want to do the right? Are you sure? And he said, no, my Guru Maharaj have given the instruction. I have to go to the West and preach. Whether I die, I will leave. It's all entirely in the mercy of my spiritual master. And with a trunk of Bhagavatam and little dress, 1 or 2 dress, dhoti, and 40 rupees in hand. Do you dare to leave your house with 40 ringgit or 4 ringgit? 40 rupees what? 40 cents, roughly 40 cents. Are you dare to leave a country with 40 rupees? But only with 40 rupees, he left India. Then when they went to the West, after a lot of struggle, first time he started to do this Sankirtan in the Western world at the Thompson Park Square. All right, Thompson in New York. So he went there and he started to do the first Sankirtan. So many people, can you see around him, behind him? Mostly are hippies. They came and listened to this Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And they start to feel a big transformation start happening in their life. They could able to give up all kind of bad habits like drugs, right? Hard drugs, and they all followed him back, Swamiji. Then after that, there's a big festival, right? They call this as the festival of the hippies. The festival of the hippies. And through the contact, if you see this person, Allen Ginsberg, and this guy is also, they all are celebrity, hippie celebrity. And this thing is called the Grateful Date. And through that, he started to have the first concert, Hare Krishna concert. In other words, they were having concert, all the heavy metal rock with drugs and everything. But before that, Prabhupada was given a slot. He went in, he did the first concert, he sang Hare Krishna. Everybody started to dance in great ecstasy. Then after that, they continued with the thing. Through that, so many young boys and girls start to follow him. Then he sent some of his new disciples who are very committed. Yamuna Devi, this is Yamuna Devi here. And Mukunda Prabhu, now is Mukunda Maharaj, sent 4 of them to London. They are like Prabhupada, went to London, don't know head and tail. Then when there, they start to propagate this Krishna conscious and eventually got connected with the Beatles. This is George Harrison. Another one is what? What is the famous guy? John Lennon. John Lennon. Like this, all this thing. And from him, they create the first record, the Radha Krishna Temple. And through them, the movement, Hare Krishna movement, start to spread very widely all over the world. Right? Because even the record, because that time Beatle is like God. Then at one day, he was invited to Russia. In Russia, he stayed there for 4 days. Of course, Russia was a iron distinct, so people cannot go in. And if you're a religious person, the KGB will catch a person and put them in a hard labor or even murder them. So he went there, and this one young boy came and approached him. And 4 days, Prabhupada sat and talked to him. Right? Stop him and initiate him. So that time his secretary was Shama Sundar Prabhu, and asked, what do you think, Prabhupada? Do you think this boy who has just 4 days spent time with you, can he do that? Can he start? He said, all depends on Krishna. So the person that he initiated in Russia was Shanti. What Shanti? That's Shanti Prabhu. Something Shanti Prabhu, right? So initiate him and he started to spread. And because of that one person, eventually he was prosecuted, he was tortured, the KGB. It became a big district. And today, outside India, the largest Hare Krishna community is in Russia. They got hundreds of thousands. Even the Sunday program, they have 1,000 people attending till today. Moscow temple. And now the Hare Krishna spread like wildfire. Then he has spent time talking to all the elites, all the educated people, and he re-established the book Back to Godhead, which he started in 1946, and he have translated so many books. Imagine, Srimad Bhagavatam alone, 18,000 verses. Chaitanya Charitamrita, 11,000 verses. Bhagavad Gita, 700 verses. Like that, he translated all the books to English. And not only simply translate, but he also create the purport. And that book has created a worldwide revolution. And he says, the professor of the Hopkins University, the professor of Indology, he said, I've never seen Muhammad, I've never seen Jesus. All right. But it took them, after they left, they took them 100 years later for the movement to spread all over the world. So Srila Prabhupada have created a revolution within 11 years. He created a household, Hare Krishna as a household name, and created a huge revolution all over the world. Initiated more than 3,000 disciples and established 108 temples and traveled around the globe. All right. In that 12 years, 12 times. Okay, he traveled around the globe and established that discipline. So today we are all grateful. We are studying this Bhagavad Gita in a very nice way by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, who have sacrificed his life for the sake of the instruction of his spiritual master. The Hare Krishna movement, the Sankirtan movement is predicted by Lord Chaitanya 500 years ago. Soon in the future, every town and village, my name will be chanted and propagated. Then the task was taken seriously by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. And his son, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, took the father's goal and made it and entrusted to Prabhupada, and Prabhupada went around the world and he established it. Right? So this is something is so wonderful. Okay. So that's a short life thing about Srila Prabhupada. Okay. Now let's look at our Gita Mahatmya today. Okay, what does it say? Ya Shanoti cha Gitartam Kirtayatyeva ya param Sravayak cha parartam vai sa prayati param padam. What does it mean? If one who attentively hears, right, not simply, who attentively hears and sings the glories, right, sings the glories, the purport of the Gita, right, the understanding of Gita. Example, you see the Bhagavad Gita, down there there's a purport. Those who attentively hears and sings the glories of the purport or the purpose of Bhagavad Gita, or reiterates that purport to others. That means by distributing Bhagavad Gita, you are giving someone, you are reiterates, that means you are giving someone to read and ask them to do. So they are taking and relishing. So what Krishna says here, he says, such person attains to the supreme destination. The supreme destination of never return. Once you reach there, you shall not return. That place, you don't see birth, death, old age, and disease. You don't see frustration. You don't see lamentation. You see pure bliss and become a personal associate of the Lord. So, my dear Prabhus and mothers, that's why we are keep pushing. There's nothing, a great favor that you can do to others and also to yourself than distributing Bhagavad Gita. It's a powerful thing. Distributing Bhagavad Gita is not an ordinary task. It is a very, very, very powerful task. Right? Every month you get a salary, take a small portion of it, buy some Gita and distribute among your friends, colleagues, neighbors. Make Bhagavad Gita as a gift in every function that you go. Wedding, naming ceremony, any function, a birthday. Just go there, you give Bhagavad Gita as a gift. You may not know how someone's life is going to be transformed. And for that sake, that's why Krishna is mentioning in Vaishnava Tantra Sara, is assuring those who do that, that person attains to the supreme destination. If not this, what is the other way? We have read it. So many rules, meditation, karma kanda, a lot of things you have to do. Even to go to heaven, it takes you so much of effort. But here, simply distributing Bhagavad Gita, you achieve the highest perfection. Highest perfection. Because Krishna says, I will supply what you lack and I preserve what you have. So what you have, the Sukriti of studying Gita, And what you lack, okay, what do you lack? Okay, now you lack all these things. Okay, now he introduced you. Now, distribute Bhagavad Gita. And by doing that, you can achieve the highest perfection. All right. So that is today's meditation on Gita Mahatmya. Right. Now let's look at the understanding of Gita. So now it's like this. The Vedic knowledge is not a question of research. Okay. It's not a matter of research. Oh, I want to do research about Vedas. No, it's not a matter of, it's not a question of research because yeah, because our research work is imperfect. Our research work is imperfect because we are searching things with our imperfect senses, right? The Vedic literature is not a matter of research because our research is imperfect because we are doing it through our imperfect senses, right? Just like say, if I'm wearing a red glasses, I see everything red. If I wear black glasses, I see everything is black. So I got an imperfect sense. That means the thing is imperfect. So with that imperfect senses, your finding is limited according to your perception, right? We have to accept this perfect knowledge which comes down as it is stated in Bhagavad Gita, right? We have to accept this perfect knowledge which comes down, descend, as is stated, as is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. How? By this thing called the parampara system or disciplic succession. So we have to accept this knowledge through the parampara. Other than parampara, everything is speculative, right? Now I can call myself as an Indian, I speak Tamil, and this is this thing. Why? Because I come in that parampara. So similarly, I cannot simply go to accept this kind of Western civilization and I can act like a Westerner and speak language like them. No, it doesn't work. And that means you are really faking it. That's it. Because I can't even change the color of my skin. I cannot change into a Westerner look. No matter what. In any corner of this world I go, I still look like an Indian. So similarly, this one is something that we have to receive in parampara system. The four parampara Krishna mentioned earlier, right? Kumara Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, Sri Sampradaya, and Brahma Gaudiya Sampradaya, Madhva Sampradaya. So other than this parampara, others are considered bogus. Somebody say, oh, I got a Bhagavad Gita, I'm reading this Bhagavad Gita. Who is the author? Which parampara? That is bogus, outright bogus. Because it doesn't go into the spirit of the understanding. We have to receive this knowledge from a proper source in disciplic succession, which is beginning from the Supreme Master, the Lord himself, right? And handed down to the succession of spiritual master, handed down by the succession of spiritual master. So Arjuna, the student who took the lesson from Lord Krishna, accepts everything that he says without contradicting him. He never contradicts him, right? He simply accepts whatever he says. One is not allowed to accept one portion of Bhagavad Gita and not others, right? Oh, I like this one, I accept. Oh, this one I don't agree. No, you're not allowed to do that. No, we must accept Bhagavad Gita without interpretation, without deletion. Oh, this one doesn't look good, I delete it. No. Deletion means, in other words, what do you call? Censor. With censorship. No. And without our own whimsical participation in the matter. Or without our own whimsical participation. Means without your own whimsical understanding or participation. The Gita should be taken as the most perfect presentation of the Vedic knowledge. Vedic knowledge received from the transcendental source. And the first word was spoken by Lord himself. The word spoken by the Lord is called Aparusheya. Okay. The word spoken by Krishna is called Aparusheya, meaning that they are different from the word spoken by the person in the mundane world. Right? That means aparushaya means it is different from the word spoken by the people like a normal human being in the mundane world. Who are the people who are infected with 4 defects? Human being got these 4 defects, and we should be really look into it. What is the 4 defects? A mundane. That means the mundane people, they have the defect number 1, sure to commit mistake. There's no one in this world don't make mistake. Everybody's sure to make mistake. Number 2, invariably illusion. Sometimes we can go into illusion. Number 3, has the tendency to cheat others. Right? Like the day one guy used to brag, I will never tell a lie. You know, I will never tell lies. Now, I have no way I'm telling lies. Okay. So he used to brag. He used to say, so whenever sometimes when he talk among our friends, he say, we were so scared because sometimes whatever thing we say, he will tell it out because he say, I never tell lies. I'm always truthful. One day we were traveling and he was on the phone and suddenly policeman stopped him. Right? And what he did, he just dropped the phone. He just let go the phone and the phone went down, and he simply put the hand like this. Right? And the policeman says, oh, you pakai telephone. Kena saman 300 pergi mahkamah. Okay, 300 fine. You have to go to the court. You know? He said, where? What phone are you talking about? No, they saw you. No, I put my hand like this. I'm having toothache. I put my hand like this. What are you in your phone? I don't have a phone. Because the phone is always in silent mode. And he dropped the phone went right into under the chair. And he started to say, I'm not having my phone. And the policeman says, then he looked at me. Then said, okay, take and call. And call. No, oh, tak pakai phone. Oh, no phone. No, he's telling, I'm having a toothache. I just put my hand like this. No, holding. Maybe the flow saw, maybe I'm using phone. Oh, really? Tak ada phone, because the guy looked elderly. All right. And he said, okay lah, sorry, just went off. Then I looked at him and asked, so, what happened to your truthfulness? Enada, kada utte? Always tell the truth. Now when the policeman catch you, no lah, this, what do you mean different? So I remembered this. So tendency to cheat others, to tell lie is in human nature. Number 4, he is limited by imperfect senses. All right? Our senses are so imperfect. That's a limitation. We can't even stare at the sun because our eyes are limited. If you go on looking at the sun, you go blind. You know, you can't even stare at the sun. No? How? You can't even tolerate high volume noise. So like that. So with these 4 imperfection, one cannot deliver perfect information of all pervading knowledge. So with these imperfect senses, one cannot deliver the perfect knowledge. All right. So this is the thing. All right. Now let's start our today's program. Chapter 17, the division of faith. 17.1. Arjuna Vacha. Now Arjuna is asking a question. In quiet. Ye Shastra Viddim Uttrisya Yajante Shrattayan Vitaha Teshang Nishta Tuka Krishna Sattvang Aho Rajastamaha. So what was the question he asked? He said, Arjuna inquired, oh Krishna, he said, oh Krishna, what is the situation of those who do not follow the principle of the scripture? Right? What will happen to those who don't follow the religion of scripture? And but worship according to their own imagination. Can you relate all these things? We are all some or other praying and worshipping according to imagination. Right? When you look at Christianity, Islam, they have a regulation. But when you look at Hindus, there's no regulation. Everybody can pray as they like. Right? One of the thing that I've seen, I have never seen people worship Kala Bhairava during my younghood. Right? Suddenly, in this one temple in Ipoh, Buntong, the priest was thinking, how can we bring in huge, because there's so many temples around that area. How can we bring a new kind of worship to attract people? I don't know where he went. Suddenly he created a new formula. On certain TD or certain time or day, when you come and offer a lamp with some kind of oil, with a red cloth, you offer to Kala Bhairava, all your problem can be solved. Right? So what they start to do? They start to bring bitter god, Pavaka. They dig a hole in the middle, they pour the oil, they put this and offer. And they start to offer using this pusnika, what they call winter melon. Winter melon is so healthy food. But because of these guys, the price in Buntong area, in Ipoh, the price shoot up so high. Because on that day, people will buy. There's no more weighing. 5 or 10 ringgit per fruit. Sometimes when you want to eat that, we have to go far away. You have to go to the area like Malay village or out this thing, where there's no Indians. We can get it cheap. We can get it in the way the thing. Right? And bitter gourd, winter melon, pumpkin, right? Just like a Halloween, pumpkin. Just name it. All varieties of vegetable. They dig a hole. They pour a kind of oil. I'm not sure what, sesame or some kind of oil with a red cloth, and they light and they put it in front of them. I asked, since when this prayer became popular? Who created this? Oh, no. There's one priest suddenly came and said. And people out of faith, because the Mahamaya is there. What Krishna says, I will give the faith. Even if you're doing it wrongly, I will give the faith. So somehow or other, he made the thing happen, and it became a big popular thing. And now the temple is very rich. It's a very rich temple. Because on that particular day, you can't even pass through the road. So many people are coming and offering that kind of things. All that is. So now the question Krishna is asking, what happened to those who don't follow the principle of the scripture, but worship according to their own imagination, right? Their own imagination. So now, are they in goodness, passion, or ignorance? So he asked a very valid question that suits our current situation of imagination prayer. 17.2, Krishna replied, Sri Bhagavan Vacha, Trivida Bhavati Shraddha, Tehinam Sa Svabhavaja, Satviki Rajasi Chaiva, Tamasi Chetitang Shrinu. What Krishna says here. The Supreme Person of Godhead said, according to the modes of nature, according to the modes of nature, acquired by the embodied soul. Acquired means what? It is there, you are taking it, you are acquiring it. It is not you. It is not inborn. It is not something that you born with it. You acquire it. Right? According to the mode of nature, acquired by the embodied soul. One's faith can be divided into three vida. All right? They call the three vida. All right? So three vida. So it can be three. That means either in goodness, in passion, or in ignorance. Now hear about this. So Krishna says, now here, let me explain to you. 17.4. Krishna says, Yajanti satvika devan yaksha rakshangshi rajasa pretan bhuta ganangschanye yajante tamasa jana. What Krishna says? Man in the mode of goodness, they worship the demigods. Right? They worship the demigods. Like when you see that, sometimes when you go to the temple like Vinayak, Ganapati temple, Ganesh, Kartikeya, Shiva temple, the people are all in mode of goodness. So those who are in the mode of goodness, they are attracted to these kind of deities. And those in the mode of passion worship the demons. Sometimes you see in certain temples, they got a very ugly form of the nature. Right? And especially the Tamils. The Tamils who are so much into the language. All right? Now it's sitting in among the community. But it is created in the thing. They start to say Ravana is actually a Tamil god. I heard Murugan is a Tamil god. Now they say Ravana. Right? There's even in a poetry. Those who are doing Tamil poetry, they have to study this. Ravana Kandama. Ravana Charita. Something like that. So they are saying,
Ramayana.
no, not Kamba Ramayana. Not Kamba Ramayana. They call Ravana is specifically Ravana. Ravana Kandam. Ravana Kanda, something like that. Because my mom was doing a degree and PhD in Tamil. And that time I saw her that having the thing, Ravana something, Ravana Kanda, Ravana Charita, something like that. In that book, it started to propagate. Even if you go to Sri Lanka, there's one devotee who went to Sri Lanka, right? And he told me that, is he here? He was telling me, is he here? I think the Prabhu is not here, right? He called me up. He told me, I'm very confused. I'm very confused. When there, they said, you know how great Ravana is. And whatever Ramayana is all bogus. It's all cheating, created by the North Indians. And they say Ravana is a Hindu, I mean, it's a Tamil. But Ravana was actually born in Gujarat. All this. So the people more of passion, they kind of love to worship this kind of demoniac thing or demoniac form. All right. But those in the mode of ignorance, they worship ghosts and spirits. Sometimes you can see certain kind of prayers they're doing in the middle of the night with all the ghastly form. They'll be dancing, you know, with fire, with churut, with weapon in the hand. And all these things sipping into the mode of goodness. That means like, you see like Taipusam, right? Or you see any other at night, 12 o'clock at night, only time, this kind of people will come out, right? They put the chapko at the back, you know, they dance with all the thing, with all the tongue full of kunkuma, look like blood, you know, like just like ghost, all right? So this is the people who are in the mode of ignorance, all right? Okay, now after that, Krishna explained about the food. What is the food in mode of the food? That means from verse 8 to verse 10. Chapter 17, verse 8 to verse 10. He said, the food in mode of goodness is actually juicy, wholesome, fatty, pleasing to the heart. What is the effect? It increases duration of life. It's purify, strength, health, healthy, and satisfying to your heart. What is juicy? Like juices. Wholesome, like the dal. Fatty, ghee. Ghee is fatty. But nowadays people ask, hey, ghee increase the cholesterol. Yeah, if you're using Enrico's, QBB, of course it will increase. But there's another thing called desi ghee. It is so pure ghee. I see whether the Mataji is here or not. What's the name? Let me see. I think she's not here also. She loves to hear the recording. All right. So one of my friends selling that desi ghee from India. 1 liter, I think 1 liter costs you what? 80 ringgit or something like that, because very expensive. Come from a desi ghee. It's a pure form of ghee. And that ghee, usually you can take it and eat it. Just 1 teaspoon, you must take it every day in the morning, empty stomach. And when she start to take that ghee, empty stomach, the gastric problem, she had a lot of ailment, the stomach ailment, gastric, whatever, you know, she had some kind of issues, seems to be healed. Until the bone, you know, the knee, she started having knee pain, all looks healing. So that's when you take a pure ghee. But you take this kind of tainted ghee from Enrico's or QBB, can be very expensive. But all these ghees are not good. But anyway, you take a small portion. But when you really take the good ghee, especially if you go to India, if you can get that, it will be nice. They call the desi ghee, D-E-S-I, ghee, right? So these are the things which is pleasing to the heart. So what happened to this kind of food? It increases the duration of life. Because your stomach doesn't take a lot of effort to burn it, digest it. It purifies. It gives you strength. All the food, it turns into energy. It's very healthy and it's satisfying to the heart. Nowadays, you see all the people who want to go into diet, healthy diet, they are all taking up this kind of diet. All right, what is the food in the mode of passion? Mode of passion, the food is too bitter. Like some people like to eat extremely bitter food. Sour, okay, pungent, tuarpu, like, you know, vettala, right? Tuarpu, sour and pungent. It's a kind of smell, pungent smell. And number 2, salty, hot, dry, and burning. Like sometimes they like to eat food, extra chili. They eat, like burning, right? This is the thing that people eat in the mode of passion. Okay. What it creates? Distress, misery, and disease. All right. Like pizza, all these kind of fried stuff, burger. And especially if you like to eat Japanese, what is that? That was my favorite, what is that? Sushi. Of course, in Japan, I used to get a vegetarian sushi, and even Ipoh also you can get. That sushi is complete if you take wasabi. Anyone have you tried that before? Wasabi? Anyone have tried? Anyone have tried?
No, Prabhu.
No, huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Very hot.
Very hot.
Ah,
It looks
green
like,
color.
yeah, green color. It looks like a chutney, right?
I took with the Japanese engineers. I didn't know it was so hot. Wow. Fantastic.
Yeah.
But they
I
can eat
thought,
just like that, lah.
yeah, what's
They
that,
used to
Prabhu?
eat. They used to eat.
Yeah, lah, but they put a
After that, I
little.
stopped.
No, they put a little. Oh. But for
Yeah,
us,
little.
what we do, we think it looks like a chutney.
Yes, correct.
When it looks like a chutney, we thought, oh, it's not so dangerous. So what I did, I took the wasabi. Yeah. And then they thrown I said, why so little? Because the food is tasteless. I said, why so little? They looked at me. Anatawa was it Samoy? Samoy, nay, Samoy. Oh, give me more. I said, nay, dame, Samoy. என்னடா இவன் சாமுய் இவன் சமுரா இவன்
But
okay lah.
but they
Then
take the liquor. They can eat.
Yeah,
Take
of
care
course.
of the wasabi.
Yeah. So then what
Ah,
happened?
They
I
dilute.
the thing, I applied it, and one bite,
That's
the
it.
thing started to burn, and the smoke coming out from my nose.
All the way through the throat.
Yeah. No, especially it's good to clear your nasal system, I think. It's very
I don't
surprising.
know.
But it goes to your head and start to clear your nasal system. So that's the
Oh.
thing. Dry and burning. All right. Then everybody start laughing. So this is the kind of wasabi. It creates distress, misery, and disease. All right. Let's look at the food mode of ignorance. What is the food in mode of ignorance? All right. The food in mode of ignorance is tasteless. Right? Tasteless. Decompose. What is decompose? When you see a body, when the person dies, the body starts decomposing. Right? Or when you see a dog die on the road, every day when you pass by, you see some or other the dog is decomposing. So the food is decomposed. What is the food of decompose? Can anyone tell me? What is the decomposed food? Anyone? I mean, those who are former meat eaters. Okay, yes, Param.
Date
Prabhu?
Date meats.
What is decomposed meat? Karuvadu.
Karuvadu, yeah.
Yeah.
Karuvadu is one of, even varuval also, lah.
No,
This
Karuvadu.
vattal.
Vattal is from
Ah.
vegetable.
No. Vattal, they got the meat vattal also.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Just like the ikan bilis, nasi lemak, ikan bilis, right?
Yeah.
The fish.
Nethili
So
pudi.
all these things are decomposed food. The food that is going to eventually is going to be what they call eventually is like decomposed. That means all the skin start to dry up and everything. They take the fish and put it on the this thing. So decomposing, right? It's such a uppukandam. Okay, this one I'm not sure uppukandam. Right. So
That is a vattal I'm
decomposed
talking
food.
about. They cut the
Oh,
meat. It
Okay,
can
never
be
mind, bro.
chicken or the goat.
All right,
Then
Prabhu. We all are vegetarian, Prabhu. We don't want to know
yeah.
that.
But they dried meat lah.
Yeah. Horrible. So decomposed food, right? And putrid. All right. What is putrid means? All right. Let's see. Putrid. Okay, how to explain putrid? Putrid means rotten. Okay, putrid means rotten, decayed, or spoiled. Right? Sometimes they like to take the egg and put it in a kind of this thing. They call what? salted egg.
Salted
This is
egg.
the food grade. Yeah. All these are decayed food, decay, right? The food is decay, gone bad, and this kind of food usually smells terrible. All right, smells terrible. All right. Then food consisting of remnants of untouchable things. Okay. When people eat this kind of food, what will happen? They'll be sleepy, laziness, and merciless. So this is the 3 food that Krishna is mentioning here. Now, then after that, he mentioned about sacrifice. Right? When you do fire sacrifice and all this, okay, what are the type of sacrifice? The sacrifice, that means from the verse 11 to 13. All right? The sacrifice in the mode of goodness is performed according to the scripture. Right? According to the Vedas, scripture, okay, now you should do this, follow. You do it as a matter of duty. Why? When you do this kind of sacrifice, you are inviting people, you are giving them prashadam, you're giving them gift and all this. So it's a matter of duty. As a grahastha, when you make money, you have to do that, right? And of course, you desire no reward. You're doing it as a matter of duty. Don't expect anything from that. Then in the mode of passion. And those in the mode of passion means what? Perform for some material benefit. Now I do this puja because I want that. For the sake of pride. Sometimes when you go to a temple, when someone doing ubayam on that day, or special prayer, from outside you can see they look different. They will wear the fine clothes. They wear all the jewelry. And they put the big headgear, talapa. And they'll be looking, wow, see everybody looking, wow, these guys ubayam today. Right? You do. Because sake of pride. Want to show off. Right? And of course for material benefit. That's a matter of passion. Ignorance. Ignorance means perform without regards of scripture. They don't follow any scripture. No distribution of prasadam. That means they don't, after they simply do, they just go off. There's no prasadam given. People who don't, devotee who comes, they are not fed. No chanting of Vedic hymns. No chanting of mantras. And do without faith. And no remuneration to the priest. This is something very important. Sometimes we say, these priests simply create nonsense. Oh, dakshana. All right? This is something we should understand. Dakshana is a very important thing. Sometimes when you want to do some kind of prayer, all right, those days, the people know how much dakshana to give. But nowadays in Kali Yuga, people simply don't understand that. If they don't open their mouth, nobody bothers to give. Dakshana. Right? So this dakshana is a must. So nowadays they say, oh, you want me to come to your house and do yagya, fire sacrifice? Okay. Buy all these things and give me dakshana 200 ringgit. Or 100 ringgit or whatever amount they charge. And sometimes what we do, we take that and go and tell, look at this. Simply come, burn some fire, chant some mantra, earn 200, 300, non-taxable income. Better to become a priest, you know. Can you imagine after do all the prayers, end of the day when you give it with the you're giving it not happy to give and also make fun of it. Have you heard about this before? Anyone?
Now the charges is all above 500, Guruji. No more 200, 300, all gone ready. 800,
Really,
1000. All are very expensive.
So when you hear, you feel frustrated, right?
No, you want to do the prayer, then you got no choice lah.
Yeah, no choice. But sometimes you know what people do? People go out and tell. Vanda, rendu mandrata odana, 500 rupiah pudikittu poitan. Came, chant some mantra, taken few hundred. When we do that, all our prayers become null and void. So we basically wasted our money. But sometimes people also simply want to do that. Do yagya. One yagya, 500 ringgit. That's what Prabhu said, Param Prabhu said. If 1 month got 10, birth, death, or wedding, 1 month, 10 yagya. How much money? 5,000 bucks, man. No need to charge, no income tax, no nothing. Right? So like that. So that's why when we don't give any remuneration to the priest, it is in the mode of ignorance. Must be remembered. So we must be able, anytime like classes, after the class, who give you knowledge, spiritual knowledge, or they do a spiritual favor, or you see any devotees especially, you must give dakshana. Because your money getting purified by giving dakshina to them, right? But people in mode of ignorance sometimes can't be bothered. So that's why I'm telling you, don't take any risk. Simply take Bhagavad Gita and study the Bhagavad Gita and chant Hare Krishna. That's the biggest fantastic sacrifice. If not, others, it's very frustrating. All right. Now, all right. Now let's look at the next one, austerity of the body. Okay, what is austerity of the body? Deva Dvija, Guru Pranya, Pujanam, Shaucham Arjavam, Brahmacharyam, Ahimsacha, Shariram, Tapa Uchate. Right? What Krishna says here? He says, austerity of the body consists of worship of the Supreme Lord, the Brahmanas, right? The spiritual master, the superiors like father and mother, and in cleanliness, simplicity, celibacy, and non-violence. What does that mean? So, austerity of the body means worship of the Supreme Lord, worshipping Sri Krishna, and the Brahmanas. Who is these Brahmanas? We are not referring to the Brahmana by birth. We are referring to Brahmana by qualification, right? So the Brahmanas, all right, sometimes when you see a Brahmana coming to the house, okay, again, let me enlighten everyone. We are not talking about the caste system Brahmana. The Brahmana means pure devotees, right? So, Pujanam, Shaucham, Arjam, Brahmachar, okay? Deva means spiritual Krishna. Dvija means Brahmana. So what is Dvija means? Okay, the word Dvija means twice born. Right? Let me explain to you now. Dvija means twice born. What does that mean, twice born? Dvi means two. Ja means birth. Two birth. First, we born through our mother. We born to this world through our mother and the father. Then we accept initiation. We accept initiation from a guru. When the guru initiates us, right, it's considered the second birth. So the guru will be your father. Then the mother will be your Vedas. That's called Dvija, the second birth, or it's understood as Brahmana. All right, that means they are not by birth qualification, by qualification. Okay, so the Brahmanas. Then second is the Guru, Sri Guru, spiritual master. Pranya, that means the superiors. Superiors like who? Like the father and mother. We should always remember the worship of our parents is very, very important. Worship of parents is not the ancestral worship we are referring here. We are referring when the parents are still alive. We should offer our pranam to them. A family that children always touches the lotus feet of the parents, the feet of the parents, and take their darshan is very important. You know that, have you heard about Arudad Kalyanam, 60th Shashti, they call. Have you heard all this? Arudad Kalyanam. Have you heard about it?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. What is the reason they're doing the 60th wedding anniversary? Right? Why? What is the reason? People think, they said, they simply wants to renew their marriage vow. But in the Vedic system, why they do all this? So that the most happiest part, sometimes when you go to temple, we see Tirukalayanam. Right? Lord Vishnu marries Bhudevi, Sri Devi. Or we go to Murugan temple, we see that Kartike Kalyanam, Tirukalayanam. Because the Kalyana Rupa or the form of when they get married is very auspicious. So we are worshipping our parents, putting them in that Kalyana Rupa. All right? Put them there. And they're like renewing the wedding as though they both are ready. So the children and the grandchildren will start to worship them. They offer them abhishek. They offer them water. Right? They offer them garland. Right? Then after that, they all will be offering prayer. They'll be falling down at the feet and getting their blessings. That is the reason. But nowadays, what people say, Arudha Kalanama. No, I don't even have grandchildren. My children are not even married. How am I, but like me and my husband, how are we supposed to sit like a Pundumaple, like the groom and the bride? Because they don't know what is happening around. all speculation, right? So that's one of the way of worshipping our forefathers, our parents, right? So like that, we should always worship our parents. But the best service you can do to them is what? If you take up the reading of Bhagavad Gita and chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, you are fulfilling your duty as Putra or Putri. We don't know what they have taken. If you have parents who have passed away, we don't know where are they gone, what is their condition. But when you're going to do this thing, studying the Gita, chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, you are doing a great favor for them. In whatever abominable condition they are or stuck, you will be able to deliver them. All right. So like that. All right. So let me superior like father and mother. And then we talk about cleanliness. All right. In cleanliness, what we have to do? All right. Shariram. Okay. Then and in cleanliness means simplicity. Live a simple life. All right. Celibacy. Celibacy means brahmacharya. That means we are talking brahmacharya means what? Hey, I'm married. How? Even you're married, you practice brahmacharya. Not whimsically engage in sexual relationship with even our own wife. Everything has to be this thing. Okay, because it is not so celibacy, right? And non-violence. Right? So now sometimes they ask, so that means if I'm married, that means I can't. No, it's not to say you can't. Not to say you can't, but keep it when required. Not whenever, wherever, or like no, I mean, I don't give an example, but not wherever and wherever. Because a man, when he releases the semen, you are losing a lot of energy from your body. If you can preserve that energy, the energy goes up. It even prolongs the life and everything. And also it's not good. But nowadays, the mundane scientist says, oh, this kind of sometimes the sex is important. Sex is important because it creates harmony, it creates peace. No, it's good for your health. They're simply saying it. But those days in the ancient time, even in India, you go, all right, you see the people, even if you look at Indian, I believe you have seen in your parents or your grandparents' lifestyle, the father and mother don't sleep together, right? Do any of your grandparents or whatever, they sleep together? All right. I remember my grandfather will be sleeping in one room, my grandmother will be sleeping in another room. That was the technique, right? So anyway, I don't go into the details. So we try to understand all these things. All right. All right. I hope you read that and try to get more understanding on this. Now, 17:15. This is something very important that I want all of you to really pay attention to this. Mark the Gita 17:15. All right. Austerity of speech. We are all stuck in this place. We are creating so much of trouble because we don't control our speech. What it says? Anutvega karang vakyam. Vakyam means word. Satyam priya hitam chaya. Satya means truth. Swadhyaya bhyasanang chaiva. One mayang tapa uchyate. What does that mean? It means the austerity of the speech consists in speaking words. Number one, that is truthful. Number two, pleasing. Number three, beneficial. And number four, not agitating. Not agitating to others. Right? All right. Then number five, at last, regularly engage the thing reciting the Vedic literatures. All right. That is the austerity of speech. Now, sometimes when we get angry, the tongue will become a machine gun. Throw. Kotiradu vaarthaiya. Atti. Burn that guy with words. It's okay to hit that guy. But the words that we utter will go deep into his being, will start in the core in his heart, and you'll start to kill him slowly but surely. So the speech is very important. So what is austerity? First, we must speak the truth. All the words that we speak must be truthful. Second, it must be pleasing. Third, it has to be beneficial. And number 4, very important, not agitating. Number 5, you regulate it by everyday reciting, studying the Gita. When you read, you are speaking. Austerity of the, you're speaking. There's austerity of speech. So the speech filter, first thing we ask ourselves, is this true? The message that I'm going to give, is it true? Is it pleasing? If I were to convey the message, will it be pleasing to others? All right. So now if I convey the message, okay, number 1 is this true? The first thing we have to find out. Obviously, you're going to speak the truth. Number 2, if I were to tell others, is it going to be pleasing? Yes, it's going to be very pleasing. But the third question you ask, is it beneficial or not? All right. And number 4, you must know whether is it agitating or not. So we don't do dosa kirtan. Dosa means what? Dosa. In Malay, we call dosa, sinful. In Tamil, we call dosha kirtan, or in Sanskrit, dosha kirtan. Inauspicious words. We don't go and propagate inauspicious, like gossiping. You know, that fellow did that. You know, that Prabhu did that. You know, the devotee happened like this. No need gossiping at all. Right? Dosha kirtan. That's why I said, don't do dosha kirtan. All right, but I need to do something. So from do dosha kirtan, you do Hari Kirtan. That is regularly reciting the Vedic literature. When you are regularly reciting the Vedic literature or chanting the Hare Krishna, you are doing Hari Kirtan. Dosha Kirtan definitely going to take you to hell. Hari Kirtan is going to elevate you to Vaikuntha. The 6 inches tongue is the most powerful weapon in the world. Right? So we always must ask ourselves, Anudvega Karan Vakyam, is it truthful? If I were to convey the message, is it pleasing? Sorry, again. Is it truthful? Yes. And the way I were to convey the message, I have to convey it very pleasingly. Like sometimes when they say, oh, I'm only tell the truth. Okay, yes. He done it. Sometimes they say arrogantly, because arrogantly they want to tell others, I am a truthful person. I am a person who never speak lie. Arrogant attitude. All right. So the truthful speaking it comes in the package of arrogance. So don't be like that. Well, I speak the truth. Yes. How am I supposed to convey the truth? Convey it pleasingly. Say it out. Convey the message very pleasingly. Number 3, if I convey the message, the truth, pleasingly, will it benefit him? Will it be beneficial to the person? Well, yes. Okay, then I speak. Well, no. And after the first question we ask, is it beneficial? Second question we ask, is it going to be agitating? Well, no. Okay, convey. Well, yes. Don't even speak about it. So if the truth going to be hurting and going to be sick, don't even speak about it. So the ability to control the urge to tell out. Sometimes the gossipers love to tell out. The head will explode. Or go to the internet, go to the YouTube, like that. Or this person, you are doing, this is called aparat. Right? Aparat. It can take you to the lowest region. When a person speak about someone in YouTube or in any social media, criticizing that person, we understand that person is in envious nature. Nowadays, those days when there's no social media, they keep the envy in the heart. But nowadays, they express it in social media, TikTok, all these are total nonsense, TikTok. Total rubbish. Until there's a girl committed suicide. And another girl was only fined 1 ringgit for creating that hate speech that made the girl to commit suicide. Can't you see this all crazy madness? Right? So TikTok is not beneficial at all. You are going to see other people's envy. You're going to see other people show off. When you see people are in a status or in a Facebook posting or in TikTok, they are showing off. See how rich I am, how beautiful I am. The girl in a skimpy dress like to dance like a mad person, like a cabaret dancer. Once I opened a TikTok, I got a shock. Right? Then I was thinking, what is this? And very addictive. Just scroll down. Right? Suddenly I saw funeral. And they start to show all the funeral. Gangster die. You know, gangster die. They give a fantastic funeral. Funeral. I said, what is funeral? Then suddenly I saw this one girl who looked so familiar and dancing in a skimpy dress. When I look at that, all the skimpy dress dances are coming. And it's very sad. You know, for a lusty man, it's exciting. But for devotee or me, I feel like how foolishly these girls try to show off their body. Wearing skimpy dress, showing off. What is happening? The man is actually imagining the person mentally raping that girl. But the girl feels, wow, this is modern, social. Come on, nonsense. All right. Then hate speech. Golongan M, golongan I. I say, what is this MIC? Until recently, Sultan of Selangor said, stop this nonsense. M, for I, for C. That's when I understand what does that mean. For M means for Malay. For I means for India. For C means for China. Right? So envious. Right? So they simply, so when you see someone creating hate speech, until they have to come out with a law, until they have to come out. Is something, there's a sound? Please mute. So sometimes the hate speech, quoting or creating a propaganda. Oh, the example, oh, I know, I saw the devotee doing something like that. Take it and put it in YouTube, Facebook, like Ritvik. If any one of you know what is Ritvik, please don't ever do that. Even sometimes you stumble upon, reading upon, it is very, very offensive and very dangerous. And eventually, my dear Prabhus and mothers, you will be drowned in that. Some or other get carried. So, honestly tell you, I was so addicted to TikTok for a week. First thing, wake up, not Samsara Dava, sing the, not Mangalarti, open the TikTok. Right? See, people are dying, see the hate speech. Right? Then at night, before go to bed, watch that. In between, waiting for this, stuck in the jam, TikTok. It's madness. So I removed that. I deleted my Facebook, I deleted everything. Now I started my new Facebook, which I filter all the nonsense things I'm throwing away. So I'm doing it because connecting with devotees, sometimes they want me to, like, they want me to get connected to the Facebook for that reason only, right? Nothing, okay? So like that. So we have to remember, right? The speech filter is not only speaking out, even expressing out. Remember, so if you can do that, it is something very auspicious. Okay, now, what is the next thing? 16. All right, austerity of the mind. Austerity of the mind. Okay, what is austerity of the mind? Mana prasada samyatvam, maunam atma vinigraha, bhava shangshuddhir ityetat, tapo manasam uchyate. Right? So what is the austerity of the mind? It's like this. It says, satisfaction, simplicity, gravity, self-control, and purification of one's existence. These are the austerities of the mind. What does that mean? Feeling satisfied with whatever you have. Not over-endeavoring. Finish your 8 to 5 job. Go and do some part-time business so that you can make more money. You make money, end up you lose everything. Not worth it. Stick to your job and live life accordingly. That means simplicity. Satisfaction, sorry. Simplicity means live within your means. You don't get agitated looking at other people's things. Gravity. Gravity means you are going deep in yourself. You are studying the Gita and contemplating your life. Well, yes. Self-control. Self-control means you are controlling yourself. That means you're not getting agitated. You're not getting carried away. Right? Like sometimes you like to go clubbing. Suddenly your friend call you up. Hey, come la, go yum cha, yum sing, go beer, go this, go that. No. Self-control. Enough is enough. I've already stopped. Don't disturb. Honestly tell you, you do not need to please anyone. Right? You do not need to please anyone. By pleasing someone, you are not actually making him happy or what. It's your life. It's your right. Whatever good or bad, you're going to face the music by yourself. No one is going to be with you. Even a person comes down with dread disease, right? Because of don't have a proper lifestyle. That will be suffering and crying in pain, right? Like that. So no one is going to be there with you. I remember in Rawang area, in Rawang, one of my friend's mother passed away. We went for the funeral. So we're going to this funeral. The other side of the funeral, there's another chamber they're going to put. And the fellow is a big time millionaire and a fantastic drunkard. Such a horrible sight I've seen. Right? Horrible sight. They came and took the whiskey and pour on the body. Right? Because they want to put the whiskey bottle for cremation. But the undertaker says cannot. It will spoil the thing. Cannot. Oh, like that means we pour lah. And all the idiots open up the thing and start to pour. Have you seen that before? Prabhus and mothers? Have you seen like this before? Have you seen? No. Anyone?
No,
Not seen, huh? This is madness, right? Imagine this kind of crazy things happening, right? So self-control, because they said, oh, the brother in alcohol will die together. Something I don't know. They will say something like, and they push the body inside. And the guy undertaker said, "Pathingala, enna attakasam pandranunga. See what nonsense they're doing. If I open my mouth, they'll put me in the incinerator. They'll take me and throw inside, burn me alive. So I have to keep quiet. Right? So like that. So self-control. Say no. Enough is enough. I have taken up this life. And I'm very happy with my life. I don't drink. That's it. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. I just, at one moment, I just was so angry. I just told, can you respect me? Yes, because my cousins, all my small cousins, baby cousins, I mean, young cousins. Man, you drink only. I say, can you all respect me? Yes. When you want me to be here, I don't want to see any alcohol. Can you agree with me? If not, we don't talk. Okay. Push all the alcohol. So sometimes I say, so next time, don't waste your time. Don't call me. You're going to spoil your mood. Right? So like that. Self-control. When you have made a decision, stick to that decision. Purification of one existence. How are you going to purify yourself? First, we do a bodily purification. Bodily purification, like following the 4 regulative principles. No illicit sex, no intoxication, no gambling, and no meat eating. Then you fast on Ekadasi day. 1 month got 2 Ekadasis. You fast on the day. Be a fruitarian. Right? Then that is your gross. Your subtle body, you purify it by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. When you chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, the vibration, it purifies your mind. Then you purify intelligence by studying the Gita. So by that, you start to purify your existence. All these things consider the austerity of the mind. Because of why? Sometimes in that great excitement, it is not easy. It's not easy to overcome it. So if you forcefully doing it, we call that as austerity. Right? You're doing it not out of willingness, but forcefully. Right? Okay. Now, let's look at, okay, how about the austerities? All right, forceful performance in this thing. Okay, so what is austerity is all about? Even in austerity, got goodness, passion, and ignorance. Verse 17 to verse 19. Number 1, perform out of transcendental faith and not expecting material benefit. Like what? Waking up early for Mangalarti, worshipping Tulasi, chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra 16 rounds. All right, you're doing it with transcendental faith. But you're forcing it, of course, fair enough. You cannot wake up, but you're forcing yourself to wake up. And you're doing that not to get some kind of material benefit. Right? Because you like to do it. You know you're going to please the Supreme. So, for the sake of pleasing the Lord. And what is the austerity mode of passion? For the sake of pride. To gain respect and honor and worship. Okay? Like sometimes they do this austerity in the mode of passion. Okay? So, this is what I'm saying. So I'm not criticizing anyone. I'm just giving an example. What, according to what my finding with my friends, right? Like some people take 40 days fasting for Taipusam or this Ayappan, Malay, Ayappan, you know that Sabri Malay. for the 40 days, some people are doing it for the sake of it, yes. But some, I mean, not some, my circle, they are doing it out of pride. When you see someone wear all black and wear the Tulasi Mala like this, why? Oh, I put Mala for Ayyappan, Sabri Malay. And that time, people start to call him Sami, right? You don't call him by name, you call him Sami. Vanga Sami, Irunga Sami, you know, you invite them and this thing. So they are doing that for the pride. Especially this one particular person of mine, the person that I know, he's not something like a big deal guy. He's just like a normal person. But whenever he put that thing, and somehow I think he's in a high rank. High rank means they wear orange and they are called as some what, Sami Guru or Guru Sami or something like that. And that time people come and fall at his feet because he's considered senior among that people who are taking that Sabri Malay. And they put the thing, they fall at the feet. And they call what, Sami Kanisa, something like that. So pride, show off, right? To gain respect, honor, and worship. These are the people in this thing, right? Right. And the people in ignorance, how they do austerity? They all do austerity foolishly. Crazy people. What they do, they self-torture. Put one big one, 20-footer, long spear, right? They put the chakko all around. Like nowadays, you see Superman Kavadi. Oh my God. People be hanging down, they put the thing and they call a small, what do you call it? Excavator. They break the small excavator, they put the thing and they'll put all the chakko all the behind and they carry and they be hanging, hanging, dangling.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, got Manchester also.
Manchester. Yeah, Manchester, Liverpool. But that is okay lah. Manchester, all the crazy people lah. But these are talking about hanging. Right? When you see that Chinese in Ipoh, there's one place called Tau Bo Kiong. Tau Bo Kiong Temple. In that Tau Bo Kiong Temple, they have that 9 God festival. We think the Indian like this, but they are even terrible. They take the parang. They take the screwdriver. Oh my God. I thought the Indians are crazy, but these people are even crazier. Right? They take the parang, chakko. They basically injure the body terribly. Right? So self-torture, destroy, injure, and of course injure others also on the way. This is called austerity in foolishness. Now, let's talk about charity. All right. So what kind of charity we can do? Even the charity also divided into 3 characters. Number 1, text 20 to 22. The charity in the mode of goodness. You give as a matter of duty. All right. Because I learned something or the person have they give up. It's my duty is to give you dakshana. Number 2, no expectation returns. Oh, I give you how much I'm going to get. Right? Sometimes they say, your time is very bad. You make sure you go and go. Okay. That one, next one, passion. Okay, anyway, not expectation, any return. And give to the proper person at a proper time. All right. Proper person means you have to give to the qualified people like the brahmanas, devotees, and you have to give at a right time, not whimsically, and to a worthy person. The people in mode of passion, they do expectation with return. All right. Oh, so now I heard now my time is bad. I have to feed 10 poor people. If I can feed them, all my bad karma will fly off. All right, it's a kind of parigaram. So what they do? They go, they try to cook something or they do some kind of charity work, expecting some result. Right? So this is the mode of passion with the desire for fruits. Right? And desire for fruit means what? Like sometimes you give charity to a government or to someone, all right? Like sometimes you see there's some political rally, right? They like to give thousands. Why? In the future, he wants to become a dato. Say Prime Minister coming to Ipoh. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, again, go to the Prime Minister, give one big mock check, showing off to the whole world. Like recently, there's one girl passed away, right? The doctor in Seremban. The guy who represent the minister, put a big mock check, right? Took the grieving father, mother, and the husband, showing off how much commission. And that is 1,000 ringgit. 1,000 ringgit, put a big mock check. How crazy, right? So this kind of showing off or desire for fruits is in the passion. Number 3, in the grudging mood. Sometimes when we go out, when we go to meet people, Hare Krishna, vandutanda kasu kekka. Oh my God, the koil party. Charity, ask for money. Yo, real mafan la, leche la, you people. Real leche fellas la. What? No, actually we are trying. Want money? Nah, go. Take and go. Giving in a grudging mood. Or giving a, sorry, not like that. Not go. I mean, what? They give? Nonsense fellow. Like what the Prabhu just now said about Dakshina, 500 ringgit. You put the 500, give, crazy fellow la. I think I also better become priest la. I better stop my son from studying and ask him to go and become a priest. Swaha, 500. Wow. But inside the heart is burning. Such a big money. It's grudging. See, it's a mode of passion. And what is the mode of ignorance? At impure place which is not pure, at improper time, to an unworthy person like the beggars. All right? Giving charity to the beggar, it is mode of ignorance. Without proper attention and respect. For this, I would like to share my own experience. Right? Because I'm being very transparent. So is it at impure place? Last time when we used to go for party or this thing, we go to the shop. Right? So while we are drinking beer and all these kind of things, at an impure place, right? Suddenly, one guy come, one beggar will come. All right, hey, because already drunk. What do you want? What do you want? No, no, I don't. No money. Nah, take and go. All right, to an unworthy person. And say, hey, you want to drink or not? Hey, okay, that's it. Give him. We think, wow, we're doing a great charity. But that is a crazy charity. Unworthy person. And now, without proper attention and respect. Sometimes devotee comes, you don't give a proper respect. Take and go. Kasi. Have you seen that before? Have you all seen that before? When people get angry, or sometimes, have you done that before? That's a good question. Yeah, always ask money la. Give. You've not done that. All of you great people la, right? At one time, I went for this thing, but that guy was so grumbling, gave me the money, I really thought I want to take the money and give it back to him. I said, I don't need your charity. You don't deserve for that. Before I could do that, devotee told me, come on, look here. You are taking the karma and offer to Krishna, The Lakshmi, you're taking the Lakshmi and offer to Krishna. Tolerate, Prabhu, tolerate. Okay la, tolerate la. All right? So like that. Anyway, that's a charity. Now let's look at nectar of instruction. I've quoted nectar of instruction. All right, very important verse that I'm putting here for your understanding. All right, now let's look at this. He says, Dadati pratigirnati, guhyam akyati prachati, bhungte bojayati chaiva, shat vidang priti lakshanam. Right? This nectar of instruction means Ishopanish. I mean, what they call? The word is what? Upadesha Mrita by Jiva Goswami. He says, offering gift in charity, accepting charitable gift, revealing one's mind in confidence, inquiring confidentially, accepting prasada and offering prasadam, these are the 6 symptoms of love shared by one devotee to another. So these are the 6 things that how a devotee have a loving relationship with one another. So the 6 kind of activity is, number 1, giving charity to the devotees. Accepting from the devotee, whatever they may offer in return. Number 3, opening one's mind to devotee. Number 4, inquiring from them about the confidential service. Or if you have any issues, open your mind, but not to everybody, to a person, devotee. Honoring prasadam. They call you, please, can you come to my house? sometimes inviting devotee to your house, or when they invite you are going to the house, it's all very auspicious. Okay, number 6, feeding the devotee with prasadam. So these are the things, all right? It's mentioned in Nectar of Instruction, Upadesha Mrita. Offering gift in charity, accepting charitable gift. Oh, no, I don't take. No, you cannot do that. When a devotee gives you, accept it. Revealing one's mind in confidence, inquiring confidentially, accepting prasadam, offering prasadam. These are 6 symptoms of love shared by one devotee another. So this is in the mode of what? Not ordinary, but transcendental goodness. Is beyond the mode of goodness. Right? We are talking about goodness, passion. Beyond that, the transcendental goodness is this kind of activity. 23. All right, text 23. Om Tat Sat iti nirdesho brahmanastri vidas smrta brahmanastena vedascha yaknascha vihita pura. So now Krishna says here, from the beginning of creation, the 3 words Om Tat Sat were used. All right, sometimes you see like Om Tat Sat. All right, people will be wondering what is the Om Tat Sat means. So that means from the beginning of creation, the 3 words Om Tat Sat were used to indicate the supreme absolute truth. In every place we go, we see, right? Om Tat Sat, to complete, to conclude, even after the Yagya, even doesn't matter, even Shiva temple, any day, end of the day, they say Om Tat Sat. All right. So these 3 symbolic representation were used by Brahmanas while chanting the hymns of the Vedas and during the sacrifice for the satisfaction of the Supreme. All right. So for that reason, the mantra is used, Om Tat Sat. Now let's look at this. What is that Om Tat Sat referring to? Okay, it's mentioned in text 23 to text 26, Bhagavad Gita. Om Tat Sat, here words taken from the Vedic hymns indicate the absolute truth, Lord Krishna. Okay, how does that mean? Om. Om iti etat brahmano nedishtam nama. Okay, the mantra here, they take the word Om. All right, that means Om means what? Transcendentalist undertaking performance of sacrifice, charity, penance in accordance with scriptural regulation, begin with this Om to attain the Supreme. Any mantra that we chant, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Gam Ganapate Nama, Om Kartikeyaya, any mantra will start with Om. So the Om is, we read before, I'm the transcendental Om. So AUM, Om is transcendentally undertake performance of sacrifice, charity, penance in accordance with the scriptural regulation, always begin with Om to attain the Supreme. Number 2, Tat. Tat Tvang Ashi, quoting from Chandogya Upanishad, Canto 6, Chapter 8, Text 7. Tat means what? Without desiring fruitive results, one should perform various kind of sacrifice, penance and charity with the word Tat. The third word is Sat. Sat eva Saumya, quoting from Chandogya Upanishad, Canto 6, Chapter 2, Text 1. It says, Sat means the absolute truth is the objective of devotional service and is indicated by the word Sat. So Om Tat Sat means, that means Om, which is a transcendental undertaking of performance, Tat without desiring fruitive result, Sat to the absolute truth, who is the object of all devotional service. Now you all understand this? All right? Very interesting. It's mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. Om Tat Sat. Everybody say Om Tat Sat. What does it mean? Just say lah. People say I also say lah, right? Right. Now, the penance, sacrifice, charity, and foods, when aimed at the Supreme, Om Tat Sat. Om means what? Aiming to the Supreme. Right? The Supreme Personality of Godhead, they become means for spiritual elevation. The preparation of food, you take it and offer to Krishna, the food will become sanctified, and that food will purify our existence. Okay. So what is the austerity aimed at the Supreme? Om Tat Sat. What does it mean? Fasting on Ekadasi or Janmashtami. Krishna Janmashtami, Ram Navami, Narsimha Chaturdasi. All right, all that. But the most important that we are having it on a monthly basis is this thing called Ekadasi. All right. Fasting on Ekadasi is very, very, very auspicious. Every month there's 2 Ekadasis. The next Ekadasi is on 31st December. 31st December 2026. It's Ekadasi, which is very glorious. It's known as Vaikunta Ekadasi. At this moment, if you're going to grumble, Alama, New Year countdown, everybody having fun, happiness, and I have to fast. That is the austerity. Austerity. You're controlling yourself, refraining yourself. That is that austerity that you are doing. Refraining yourself while there is so much of excitement.
Hi, Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah, one second. Let me come to you. So that is the thing. So once you're so excited about your celebration, on that day you're refraining, and that is the word we call as austerity. All right, and try it. Ekadasi twice. So how you can fast on the Ekadasi? We basically eat only fruits. Be a fruitarian, right? Try to take fruits or roots. And of course, you can go online, you can check out some Ekadasi non-grain preparation. That's like buckwheat, moringa, all these look like rice, and some or other can fill your stomach. All right. That is the thing that you can aim for supreme. All right. Yes, Mataji, what's your question?
The question is,
Yes,
Prabhu,
sir.
no, this one I really couldn't word. For the Ekadasi, the 31st December, so that the breakfast on Monday, what time? Because I got check our new calendar. It doesn't stated that what time needs a break fasting.
Share that in the group. Don't worry. I will update that. Because it's 31st December, January 1st, new calendar. I don't know whether they mention. I will mention that. I will share because every Ekadasi I'll give reminder what time to start fasting and what time to break. Okay. So Vaikunta Ekadasi, those who are in any nearby Perumal temple, Vishnu temple, please go and join. They're having a big festival. All right. And they stay awake the whole night. Of course, in ISKCON Ipoh, we are celebrating Vaikunta Ekadasi. All right. Starting from then, and we're going to go on doing with all Kirtan Mela and all these kind of things. All right. The best way to have a countdown on 2025. All right. All right. Now, let's look at this. Sacrifice aim at the Supreme. What is another Sakrita? Tat Sat. What is that? Another Tat Sat. Okay. Sankirtan Yagna for Kali Yuga. Krite yat yato Vishnum. Tretayam yajato Makai. Dwapare Paricharyayam. Kalautatari Kirtanat. What it says? Whatever results, please mark this thing or take a photo of this statement, and keep it. This is a very, very, very important statement. See what Krishna says here. He says that whatever result that obtain in Satya Yuga by meditating on Vishnu, Treta Yuga by performing sacrifice, in Dwapara Yuga by serving the Lord's lotus feet, can be obtained in Kali Yuga. How? Simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So, if you really look at it, other kind of ritual is not important at all. If you're simply going to sit in the middle of your house and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, you is considered that you have done a big fire sacrifice. No need to call the priest, buy some ingredient, put up a fire, and don't know what the mantra, the flow chanting correctly or not. Sometimes, like for instance, this word here. All right. So how is it? Krite. All right. There's a word krite, but the actual pronunciation, when there's R, there's a dot bar down there. This R with the dot at the bottom is a unique word, only exists in Sanskrit. You cannot get this word in any language like Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu, whatever language, you cannot get the pronunciation R with the dot at the bottom. Right? How to pronounce? So, krte. So, krte. So, how you say? Krte yat ya yato. Okay, S with the dot at the bottom. Sha. Vishnung. Vishna. Na. So, Vishnung. M with the dot. What does that mean? You're going to pronounce from your nose. So, it sounds like ing. but you cannot say So you have to say but through your nose. So Vishnu Tretayang. See the M with the dot. Tretayang Yajato Makehi Dvapare Paricharyayang Kalau Tattari Kirtanat. So the priest has to be trained chanting the proper mantra from childhood, from Gurukul. Not like any Tom, Dick and Harry halfway went to Ganapati Patti or something like that. Vinayagar Patti in India, learn some mantra, come back and dash bush. They can simply that. Is that the mantra is correct? Because you're putting in the fire, it has to carry some kind of weight. The austerity, the purity, the cleanliness, clarity. So if one mantra wrong, terbalik, finish, everything's gone. So don't take any risk. Simply Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Right? All the benefit it can fulfill in this Kali Yuga. Right? I'm not simply saying, but I'm not imposing the idea. I'm telling you, try it and experience it and tell me whether it works or not. So, charity aim at the Supreme, Om Tat Sat. Another thing that you can do, help to propagate the Krishna conscious by donating money. Right, like what we are saying, book distribution, the bundle. Okay, thank you all the devotees who are offering the bundle. I got another few more bundles to give away. So if you think you are, okay, you can take it. Or building Krishna temple or prasadam distribution. All right, there's a lot of prasadam distribution. I think you can engage yourself in this kind of activity. Then, all right, and food offered to the Supreme, right? So whatever you eat, you try at least once a week or at least once a month. Try to cook something using a new utensil. Cook very nice. Don't even taste it. While you're cooking, meditate on Krishna. My dear Krishna, I have not tried this before, but I'm trying this for the first time. Please guide me. I want to cook to please you. Even though I'm not a vegetarian, I'm still struggling with my life. I would like to try at least once. Because Padita Tarna have already challenged me. Try it at least once. So I'm trying it. So please show me your way. You will never believe. Again, I challenge you. Try it. Right? Be a scientist. Don't be an emotional person. When we say, this is the evidence, do research, go ahead and do research. Just try it and see. Cook without onion and garlic. Cook without onion and garlic. Don't add patai. That was stinky bean. These kind of 3 things try to avoid. Cook nicely. Don't even taste it. If you want, cover yourself, put a mask, cook it. After you cook it, then put a tulasi on the preparation. Don't take the whole pot and put in front of the lot. Just take like this, all small pot. Put everything nicely. Put a tulasi. If you don't have a deity of Krishna or you don't have a photo of Krishna in your house, offer to Bhagavad Gita. Put a Bhagavad Gita there. Put the boga. First they call boga or cooked food. You put the boga in front of Bhagavad Gita, the preparation, and pray. My dear Bhagavad Gita, kindly accept the offering. I'm trying this for the first time. I'm not sure, but please accept this and accept this thing and bless me with pure nectarian prasadam. Pray to that Bhagavad Gita. Offer in front of Bhagavad Gita. That's it. If you don't have anything, just offer in front of Bhagavad Gita. Make sure you ring the bell. Oh, Krishna, then you just meditate. Okay, my dear Bhagavad Gita, I've tried this. Krishna, you're there. Arjuna, you're there. Srila Prabhupada, you're there in the Bhagavad Gita. Please take it. I'm not sure whether I've done. Just give your heartfelt prayer. Then keep it for a few minutes, 5 minutes. Then after they come back, ring the bell again. Oh, Bhagavad Gita, or whatever, my Lord Krishna, oh, Arjuna, and Srila Prabhupada, all of you are there. I hope you have eaten. I hope that you liked my cooking. Now I accept this as a pure prasadam. The food that I'm taking this is your mercy. Prasadam means mercy. I'm going to eat your mercy. Then take the preparation and put it into your other preparation. Then you try to eat it. When you eat it, meditate, oh, I'm taking Krishna prasadam. You know what? You'll get hooked to it. You will never believe the taste. Even how wonderful cook you are, when you offer to Krishna, is amazing. I have seen. Even I'm a lousy cook. When I just simply cook whatever, I just offer to Krishna, the food turned out to be very different. Try at least once. Okay? Food offered to the Supreme. Or sometimes you can offer fruits, especially banana, whatever fruit you buy, just cut nicely, put a tulsi and offer to Krishna. All right? Make a habit of offering something to Krishna every day. If you don't have Krishna, Bhagavad Gita, offer it every day to Bhagavad Gita. And don't get carried away. It's like some devotees after my Gita Gyan. Oh, Prabhu, I went to the shop. I couldn't find Krishna. Can I buy this Krishna? Can I? Don't bother buying any Krishna now. Just offer to your Bhagavad Gita enough. No, so I'm telling you now itself, because I hope that nobody call me up and ask. I went to the shop. I cannot get the Krishna. I get Gopala Krishna. Oh, the cow looks, the drawing looks weird, awkward. So it doesn't matter lah. Just take the Bhagavad Gita and offer the food to Bhagavad Gita and try to come in that momentum and try and see how your life will transform. So take the commitment, RDC formula, read Bhagavad Gita daily, distribute Bhagavad Gita, and chant Hare Krishna. And I'm not surprised how wonderful and how glorious your life is going to be. After studying Bhagavad Gita, you can come to one conclusion. After all, money, success, opulent is nothing. There's life beyond all these kind of things. If I were to do this, am I going to deprive all that? Krishna said, if you are doing that, all these considered done. Krishna will take care. And by the mercy of Krishna, Guru and Krishna, you start to see how your life will become peaceful, calm, composed. You feel a kind of, and you know what? You try this. Now you take your photo. Please, before you start, take your selfie. Now. And after 10 days, you take a selfie. Now, before and now. Right? Then take another selfie. Try it for 1 month. Say January 1st, you take one. January 10th, January 20th, January 30th. You compare yourself. Your face stages will change. Your outlook will change. And Krishna says, whoever that studies this book and this thing, they'll be loving to others. Remember, we read that in Mahatmya. You'll be loving to others and people will be very loving to you. You start to see people smile at you. You don't see all these kind of racist, nasty, gangster, fight, war, accident, gory, death on the road. All this nonsense, you will never see it in your life. Krishna will never put you in agony or anxiety. He don't put you in trauma. Wherever you go, people smile at you. You go to any government department, people just like to welcome you. Hey, Hare Krishna. Hi. Yes, can I help you? Yeah, I need this help. Oh, come. You don't even need to queue up. Miracle will happen. Even a policeman stop you, will give you a big smile. Yes, you made a mistake. Yes. Yeah, I made a mistake. What can I do? But I'm just giving some example. I don't think all this will happen. But you will have a lovely outlook. You will be loved, beloved. You will be loving, loved, and beloved. And you start to see how beautiful your life will be. Tomorrow is chapter 18. And chapter 18 is going to be Samam Bonam. The summary of the entire understanding will be mentioned. It's a long chapter. Most probably, we're going to take a bit longer time. Right? And there'll be a revelation of Krishna that can be very shocking. Very shocking. The revelation that is never heard in Al-Quran, Bible, Torah, any kind of religious book. Never heard this. But here, Krishna is going to reveal something which is going to blow your head off. Till then, have a beautiful day. Now we open for question. Hare Krishna. So sorry, because of my throat, I couldn't speak loudly. I hope I'm clear. What happened to everyone? Anybody home?
Clear, Prabhu.
Okay. Why suddenly all like, jammed?
All waiting for tomorrow's section, I think.
Tomorrow, then day after tomorrow is going to be the Samelan, graduation ceremony. So if any one of you like to give a talk, it's going to be a very good thing. Remember, you're not showing off. Your testimony going to inspire someone. Right? Please open your camera and start to speak up. If you think you don't have that confidence, you take a small video recording of you, less than 2 minutes. Use portrait, what they call? what they call video portrait, is it? Let me see here. What they call that? Video cinematic. Take cinematic. All right, take cinematic and record yourself and send to me. I can play it to everyone. If you don't have confidence of speaking live, so I can play the videos. Now, this video from this person, right? So most probably, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami will be there, but subject to changes because he's not so well. He's not in a good shape, so it's not so well. So he said, if I can't make it, please send the video. I want to watch. He want to see all of you expressing yourself, and of course, there's a saying in Tamil, Guru Parve Kodi Nanmai, right? So when these kind of spiritual people look at you, look at your face, that kind of sight, like for instance, Sanishwaran, why people are so worried about Sani Parve? In astrological, in what they call, in astrology, there's a thing called Jyotira Shastra, they call Sani Parve, the look of a Sani. When a Sani start to stare at you, that's it, hell break loose. It's fearful thing when Sani start to stare at you. All right, when Sani start, okay, Sani Parve. So when the Sani Parve happen, the inauspicious side of Sani will make everything go slow. Actually, Sani is a very auspicious person, but his duty is to make sure everything goes slow for you. Things doesn't come out very easily, right? So same thing when holy people, spiritual, very highly elevated devotees, pure devotees, when they start to see you, your facial expression and everything, it's very auspicious. That's why whenever this kind of spiritual people comes, we like to go and take their darshan. When you go to temple, they say take darshan. What does that darshan means? You are seeing the Lord and the Lord is seeing you. That is darshan, right? Similarly, when you go and see a holy person, that's why when you go to Vrindavan, Mayapur, don't go on a tour guide. Don't let them take you, pour the hot water on your head and on your head, on your leg, go like a marathon. No, you have to go there and you have to associate with devotees. When you associate with devotees, when you go, you see a sadhu, you see them, and the sadhu sees you, it brings so much of auspiciousness. Mangalam, so much of auspiciousness. So I'm so, I'm grateful to a great Shanti Rupa, Dr. Shanti Rupa Mataji. So she said that she's willing to help. So she'll be the person who going to like what they call, do the closing, and of course Guru Maharaj, my spiritual master, will be there to see it. But if he can't see it, the recording will go to him. He will watch it. All right. Then other than that, what else? Yeah. So other than that, let's see. Okay. So that's all. So any questions? Anyone got any questions? There's a chat question. Roja Malar, we were mesmerized. Oh, mesmerized with the class. Can you imagine when you start studying the book, you'll be even more awe-stricken. It's even more mesmerizing. Right? So any questions? The Vrinda Mataji is not here today, is it?
I'm here, Prabhu. I'm
Oh, you're there. How come no sound from you?
I'm just like what Loja Mataji said, I also was mesmerized. A little tired today, but I enjoyed the whole class. Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. That's why I was wondering where that person. Okay. Then Mangala Rukmini Mataji. Then another Mataji was there. What's the name? Rupa something, right? She also used to ask a lot of questions. All right. Then Dr. Valli Amay, you got any question? She also loved to ask a lot of questions. Vijay Bharat, how come so quiet today?
So far everything going clear. So I just keep on reading. I just keep on reading. If I don't know means I will ask, because so far
Yeah.
everything
So
slowly.
how about today? Today, any takeaway, anything?
Yeah, okay, I got clear. So because my first question, I was thinking that actually I got issue with while reading, because for now for the past week, where during my work time I still got time. I
Okay.
bring I bring Gita every day to my workplace.
Mm.
I bring it and study. Sometimes I will study 2 or 3 hours, but I don't know sometimes why I will study. I felt sleepy. I will sleep on the Gita.
Ah, okay.
I think then I will thinking hey, what's going on, laddie. So for a few days okay, but suddenly when I study also on the spot I was slept already.
Okay. Now I want to ask you a question. Do you really have a good sleep at night?
Um, yeah, like I sleep at
No, what I'm saying, do you have a sound sleep? Or do you have a struggle sleeping? Sleep for a while, wake up, you cannot sleep properly.
yeah not,
Because of
but sometimes
anxiety,
I will have that problem. Sometimes.
you think about your job, anxiety and everything, right?
During my
Okay.
I'll think
Let
about
me
my
tell you
financial
something. Since you said that, do any one of you feel sleepy while chanting? Or do any one of you got that kind of thing that when you read Bhagavad Gita, you feel sleepy? Put a thumbs up. Anyone? Other than Vijay Bharat?
I will join the class later.
Huh?
because my father's calling right now. I'm using phone actually.
Ah, okay.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Anyone? Hello, Roja Malar Mataji, whoever that reads Bhagavad Gita or Sangita, she's feeling that, right? So whenever you feel reading, sometimes Mangala Rukmani, sometimes, okay? How about others? Just one more person. Do you feel sleepy, drowsy? Ah, all right. Okay. Do you know what it means? Reading Bhagavad Gita is giving you so much of peace of mind. Your mind is not at peace. Your mind is not at peace. Your mind is agitated. So the symptoms is quite very natural for a first timer. When they chant Hare Krishna or when they start to read Bhagavad Gita, they fall asleep. So falling asleep, studying this book or reading or chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, it's a positive sign that you are coming to peace of mind. I told you the story, right? The person don't even need to take sleeping tablet now, could simply go to bed, right? Because the mind has become so free and so calm and relaxed. Congratulations, Vijay Bharat. You are positive on your way. And also this Roja Malar Mataji, Mangala Rukmani Mataji, Sharmila, Gunasegaran, yes. Roja, okay, all of them is a very good sign. So don't feel bad. You read, boom, you fall
Prabhu,
asleep. Right.
yeah, another thing I need to admit, Prabhu, because even for the past class, I'm trying to concentrate, but I couldn't. I got problem with concentration during the class also actually.
Right, no problem. So,
Just want to say, sometimes I will take time to understand. Sometimes I fell asleep already, then again I wake up back to concentrate on class.
correct. That's why we have given you 18 videos. 18 videos. So whenever you study your Bhagavad Gita, you're confused, go back to that particular video and listen again.
Okay.
Right? So we are given, because last time I never done this before. Because last time I don't know how to do YouTube. I don't know how to upload to YouTube. This is the first, no, last year, December I learned, but now I learned how to do YouTube live. So all the things are there, all the recordings are there. You can go anytime and refer back to the thing. And, you can refer it back. And of course, we have a group here. So you can ask your question. You can send me message personally also. So we will be still keeping in touch.
Okay, Prabhu.
Nice. Any other person? Okay. So I hope to hear some takeaway or some reciprocation, what you felt today about today's class in the group, in our WhatsApp group. All right. You can share your thought.
Prabhu, I forgot to ask this one. While working only, I got idea suddenly. I came to my mind that remember on the previous chapter they said the envious and mischievous person Krishna will send that kind of person to the lower part of the world.
Hmm?
Is it means that is the most unforgivable act is the most unforgivable even for Krishna as well, for himself also?
No, because envious and mischievous people are very dangerous people. They are terrible criminals. These are the people can kill someone. These are the people can destroy someone. You understand?
Understood. But because when I think about that, I think
Mm.
usually Krishna will forgive people and give them chance to change. Right? Why suddenly on the spot that kind of person will throw to the lower part of the world? That's why I'm thinking. Just thinking suddenly came to my mind. That's why I'm asking.
Prabhuji, your video is not there.
No sound, Prabhu.
Hello? There's no, Prabhu is not in that listed.
Yeah, he already left. I think maybe something wrong with his internet.
Problem with the internet connections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just now a few seconds, internet hang already.
Mm-hmm. And we leave to anything.
Just wait for a while. Done.
Yeah, it's on now.
Hare Krishna. So sorry. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
No,
We
suddenly,
waited for you, Prabhu.
suddenly my internet went blank. Oh boy. Thank God. Yes. So Vijay Bharat, you asked a question. All right. So now when you see the word envious, or we call as asuyava or irshialu, okay, this meaning to resent or feel hostility towards the Lord, his devotee, and the spiritual path. Number two, to find fault in devotees or scripture instead of trying to understand them, or to dislike seeing others advance spiritually or even our material life. These are the things of people are envious people, the definition, right? And the mischievous are called as duskritina, duratma, or atayat, atatayinaha. That means, in other words, what it says, one who knowingly acts against dharma. You know you shouldn't do it, but purposely do it. Uses intelligence for selfish, harmful, or deceptive purpose. You got it? And they engage sinful activity even after knowing what is right. They know what they shouldn't do. But so these are the two kind of people which, if they don't change themselves, if they don't repent, their destination can be awful. You got it?
Got it, Prabhu. So
Yeah.
which means envious people, like, is it envious is for example like people who are very jealous on other people's growth, some kind of, is it like that?
Yeah, of course.
Jealousy, and also like don't let them to, like they call it in Tamil like nandu kadai, right?
Right. That one is jealousy lah. Envious is also can say nandi kada. Like they don't want to see you grow. They will try to kill you. they try to like pull you down. They put a allegation against you. Then end up you'll be out of the industry. A lot of things like just go on telling it. So all these are very bad habit. So this
And
kind of
another-
people will be.
If for example, if how we can say, like for example, if we saw already, we already see there's something wrong is going on there, and we will tell it, say, for this is wrong. Hey, this is it under envious? Is it under like, is it right or wrong? Because that is,
Okay, what is your status, first of all? Who are
for
you
example,
to tell that?
oh, who are me to tell that?
Hmm.
Which means if I saw like, for example, like workplace is happening that for example, or politics or what, if we voice ourselves, is it under like,
No, see, first of all, you must understand, if you find some fault, are you in the position of rectifying the fault? Number one. Number
Oh.
two, are you allowed to speak out to rectify the fault? You must know that. If you are no one there and you suddenly want to go and speak out and rectify the fault, you're asking for trouble. Now, what do you need to do? If at all, if you see the fault and you want to say it, okay, the austerity of speech, go and talk to the person who are superior to you, who is the person who could able to make the decision. Don't go and talk around the back. Dosa kirtan. Go and talk to the person who can make the changes. Sir, you know something? Humbly, I would like to inform you that according to my understanding, I have seen things like this. So how am I supposed to understand that, sir? You understand what I mean? So you're
got it?
telling the truth very pleasingly and this thing. So you're not putting yourself in trouble, but you're asking, if I see like this, how can I understand the situation? Am I seeing right? Oh, no, that's wrong. Oh, okay. What happened? Then tell, no, I saw that this thing happened. Anyway, in material life, you can't avoid all that. In material life, I've been formerly also a corporate trainer. They say, in order to climb the staircase of life, you step on other people's seat. The staircase to success on another man's seat. So we don't refer to that corporate world. Corporate world is full of nastiness. When you're talking about spiritual world, spiritual life, so usually we try not to do that.
Mhm.
Yes, Mangala Rukmini Mataji, you want to say something?
No, Prabhu. No. Yes, my mic is on.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Any other question, my dear Prabhus, mothers? So I hope today's class is quite enlightening. Okay, in certain characters, what are the three modes of nature that we are in? So we can rectify our mode accordingly. All right. So looking forward to see all of you tomorrow at 7:15 p.m. on chapter 18. And then what they call so whatever takeaway, whatever things that you have, you can share it in the group or you can share it to me personally. All right. So till then, have a beautiful day. All right. So thank you, Mataji, Vrindapriya Mataji, enlightening. I
Thank you,
hope,
Prabhu.
because sometimes I try my best not to like overdo it, but I believe that I'm still within the thing. Nagarajan Chale, you want to say something, Prabhu?
Like to thank you, Prabhu.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. No, bro. All right. I'm surprised. I thought I couldn't do the class today. Honestly, tell you, I thought I can never do the class. And I don't know how to tell you to cancel the class. Thank God. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Sri Krishna. Hare
Yeah.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Rama,
Ram
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Kripa Sindhu Evacha Paditana Patibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha.
All glories to
Jai
Srila Prabhupada.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Gauranga.